Well, hi there, everybody. It's Sam here. This is I was going to say the social media broker, but that's not what I am at all. The property investors broker. That's exactly who I am. It's Tuesday. We've just had a long bank holiday weekend, which is pretty cool. Weather was pretty nice, and so even though we were all condemned to our in being in lockdown, we have at least had some nice weather, and it's still sun's shining. That's good. I'm happy. But look, we've all been in lockdown a little while now. I feel like things are settling down. I feel like we're getting used to what I'm calling this temporary norm now. And now I think is the time that we need to get those, head juices, mind juices, grey matter flowing and working again. And, I've been talking about this topic that I'm about to speak to you about with lots and lots of people in the last few weeks, and that is the idea of working on your business, not in your business, but more specifically working on your social media presence. And this is a video all about for property investors. These people that I work with on a daily basis, these property investors and property developers, and I really do believe that there are not enough property investors utilising the tool of the social network as well as they should be. And I've started mentoring some property investors on using social media, and it's fascinating actually, because I suppose whenever you're in something, you tend to not kind of, your periphery, it goes a little bit, and you don't necessarily know exactly what everyone else is doing for the most part. And certainly this journey for me of learning a little bit about where other people are and what they want to learn about, and what their ideals are, and what their aims and objectives are to using social media for their business, especially as property investors, has been fascinating for me, because I'm pretty hardcore with it. The basics for me are long behind me, I would say, and that's not me boasting. I just think that's the truth. I've been doing this game for a couple of years now, and if I didn't know the basics at the very least, I wouldn't be doing a particularly good job. But for property investors, I think there is sometimes a little bit of a lack of focus when it comes to social media. But look, before I go into that, actually, let's talk about the reasons why people should be using social media, particularly property investors, and why now is the perfect time to be doing it. Well, number one, there ain't not a lot of property transactions going ahead at the moment. So if you're in it full time, or even if you're in it part time, you might be furloughed. So you might actually have some time on your hands to really do, as I said, work on your business rather than in your business, and think about who is your perfect client. What is a lead? I ask this of property investors quite often. What do you think a lead is for you? And I get lots of various answers, but it all comes down to two things, and that is either an investor on the one hand, somebody that might invest some money in you and your property business, or a property project. Somebody that might want to sell you a property, or someone that might know somebody who needs to sell a property project, or has an opportunity. And in order to get either one of those two things, you need to be known for what you do, and you need to tell the world what you do. And it's why a lot of us go along to these, networking events. We can't do them at the moment. A lot of us are going on Zoom and attending these events, but you can't actually go to these events at the moment. So the reason why people go to these property events in the first place is to, of course, meet people that they could end up working with or could help their business. And as I said, they end up being probably into one or two categories. If you're an investor, a property investor is an investor, somebody who has money to invest in your business, or a property project. And that's why you go to these events, and that's why you go to them, to find one of those two people, in my eyes. If you really, really want to, get to the nitty gritty of it, it's to find one of those two people. So I'm always a bit shocked when people, with property investors, are so reluctant to do exactly the same on social media. It seems a bit strange to me. So I think property investors should be utilising this time by getting themselves set up on all the different platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, the works, and testing them out, giving them a go. And you can't sort of see if you like a particular platform over another until you've actually checked it out and you've actually used it. And I think that not a lot of people, sticking to the main ones. A lot of people are on Facebook. A lot of people are on maybe Twitter or Instagram, but they're not. They're not working across the different platforms and actually checking out which one works for them. Or more importantly, which one is where their ideal client or investor or who people they want to work with, where they're actually hanging out. Whenever I'm thinking about where I'm going to post certain things, I'm always thinking about where my perfect client is going to be hanging out, and try and visualize them in my head and what they're doing, and I talk to them. I'm talking to them right now. And so, trying these different platforms, posting some bits and pieces, the more often the better, and actually seeing which ones take and which ones don't, which ones work, which ones don't, which ones actually get positive feedback and which ones don't, and then doing more of the ones that get the positive feedback. And this is a perfect time to be spending the time actually, testing these sorts of things and checking out what works and what doesn't, and what you do like. You might be really surprised. You might open yourself up a nice little Twitter account and realise you absolutely love it, and you're finding loads of conversations to be getting involved with and networking. This is what social networks are for, is for networking. And meeting people across the globe or across the country, if it's more geographically based, that you want to have these conversations with. And, you might actually learn a few things by listening into other people's conversations, but for the most part, you want to get involved in those conversations yourself. And, all of this is relatively time consuming, especially when you're getting things started and you don't know how the intricacies of all of these platforms and how they work. It's the perfect time to actually be doing this and spending the time, taking the time to learn how these platforms work, how they can be utilised for your business, and measuring the data that you get, and then putting plans in place to improve it and increase it. And I've been doing this for a couple of years. When I first started out, the posting that I was doing was poor, sporadic, the quality wasn't very good. And now it's a lot better, because guess what? Because over time, I've learned how to do these things, so it doesn't take me as long to do them. So what once would take me an hour only takes me 5 minutes. But of course, I'm actually learning, even if it's subconscious, even if you're not writing it down, you're still learning how things are done, and you're picking up information. How many likes you get on a certain post. Oh, hang on a second, I posted at 9 o'clock last night. I wasn't anticipating getting such a huge amount of feedback on that, but I did. So maybe 9 o'clock is the perfect time for me to post. And that's, this takes time. You can't just do this overnight, and it's probably why a lot of people during normal times don't do it, because they don't have the time, or they don't perceive themselves to have the time during the day. So now, when they really have got loads of time, it's the perfect time to start. And look, I'll leave you with this. I truly believe that if in this day and age you are not on social media in some way, shape or form, then you are getting left behind. There is someone else out there that does what you do to the same standard as what you do, maybe even in an inferior capacity. They might not even be as good as you, but because they are sharing their knowledge, because they're giving value to an audience, and because they're building themselves what we would call a personal brand online, they are going to be the ones that get your client. They're going to be the ones that get your investor. They're going to be the ones that get offered that property opportunity that you didn't get offered because they didn't know who you were. And I think that is such a key nowadays. You need to think of yourself partly as a property investor or whatever business you're in, and partly as a media company. And that mental mind switch is what makes such a massive difference to so many people, and really positively contributes to their business. So I'll leave you with that. Stay safe, everybody. We all need to continue to stay inside, because obviously this isn't getting any better. So stay safe, look after yourselves, look after your families, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye bye.